Okay, I'm back. I thought it was going to be one video, but apparently it's going to be two. But like I said, you know, the Sega Cast apparently, and to me it's like a pattern. It's like every other, and I mean every other, anniversary issue with the comic. The Sega Cast has got to be the ones responsible for restoring things. So, to me, that's why you have Tails, Amy, and and Sonic being known as Team Fighters. And we do know that they got to head towards the Wolfpack Nation to possibly save Lupe from being legionized. We do know that's in the works. We do know, well, not in the works, but we do know that's upcoming in a future issue. So, we do know, like I said, Silver's here for a while, for the next few months, for the next 4 to 5 months. We do know that. We do know that Sonic, Amy, and Tails are going to be known as Team Fighters, and they're going to go to the Wolfpack Nation, try to save Loop, and possibly, because of what I mentioned in part 1 with the summarization of issue 39 of Sonic Universe, probably get Sally back. Who knows? I mean, to me it's like they gave us a hint that she could possibly be powered down, but be restored with a power ring, so there's a possibility that something's going to happen there. And I think we all know that. And as far as Bunny goes, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with her. A lot of people are very speculating on what she could end up doing. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of fans don't like the idea that she might get legionized. But when you think about it, her being legionized may not be a bad thing, because let's take a look at Duckbill Platypus of the Down Under Freedom Fighters. He's undercover as a Grand Master, and he might be legionized in some way. It doesn't mean he's bad. So Bunny being legionized may mean she's doing it for the good reasons. I mean, do you think honestly that those that get legionized, mainly like the Grand Masters, don't know how to probably disarm something? And and I may not be surprised if perhaps they do a few issues in Universe centered around Bunny doing this. It's a possibility. We don't know what's after the Secret Freedom Fighters Silver Arc, But again, like I said, it seems he's in for the long run, and who knows what's going to go on after that. We'll probably get a Bunny arc maybe for a few issues or so. But when I look at how we're getting close towards 250, I mean 235, which I got just about a week ago, actually on the first Monday of this month, which ironically was the first official day of my mom's 1-week vacation. 235, we're just 15 issues, almost 14 and a half months away from 250. We're actually about 14 months away from 250. 14 issues to be exact. 15, 14 issues, whatever you want to look at it. And to me it's kind of ironic that we're that close now. There were a little over a year in two and a half months, a year in two and a half months. Basically 13 and a half months were away. But basically a year in about 2.5 months. So basically 13 and a half months away, maybe 14 and a half months away from this all culminating. And what's ironic about this is that next month is issue 40, is the 40th issue of Sonic Universe. Now when you take a look at that, you say to yourself, May is issue 40, June is issue 41, July is issue 42, August is issue 43, September is issue 44, October is issue 45, November is issue 46, December is issue 47, January 2013 is issue 48, February is issue 49, March 2013's issue 50. So basically we're 11 months away from the 50th issue of Sonic Universe. It's hard to believe that's going to be happening. But then you got to look at where it's conceding with. With Ian Flynn and any comic book writer, sometimes the anniversary issue is usually the beginning of an arc or the ending of an arc. And since Universe kind of is tied in with the main comic, that might be the starting point along with the issue of the main comic for the final confrontation. So if you think about it, March being the March basically being the 50th issue, as far as I know, let's take a look at where we're at right now. Alright? May is going to be issue 236. June is going to be 237, July 238, August 239, September 240, October 241, November 242, December 243, January 244, February 245, March will be 246, April will be 247, May 248, June 249, and on the month of my birthday, the year next year, when I turn 34, that's right, I'll be 34 years old next year, folks. When I turn 34 is when 250 begins. But I want you to take a look at how it coincides, if you will. I want you to take a look at how it coincides, ladies and gentlemen. How it coincides. Issue 50 of Sonic Universe begins in March, or is released in March as far as I know. 246 is the main comic, released in March. And when you think about it, it could coincide. We could end up having a 5-part finale along with the 50th issue of Sonic Universe coinciding with it, a 6 to 5-part finale going into 250. I mean, think about it. You say, well, Brian, 247 in April would lead us into 250. Would be more appropriate. That'd be like a four-part issue, right? Yeah, that might be. And that might coincide, like I said. It may not directly begin in the same month as 246. What begins in the 50th issue of Sonic Universe may continue into 247. So that's a good. So that would be a good starting point to that situation. Now, like I mentioned earlier, and I think in an early, in the first part, Ian Flynn may have to change his plans if he's planning to extend it beyond 250 and shorten it down to that, because who knows what's going to happen with the reboot. But again, it's kind of hard to believe that we're basically 11 months away, just barely less than a year away, and I mean barely because we're now 11 months in, 11 months to go, 11 months away from the 50th issue of Sonic Universe, and believe it or not, we are about 15 months, 14 and a half months, whatever you want to call it, 14 months in a week, 14 months and 3 weeks away, whatever, from 250, which lands on the month of my birthday, July, as far as I know. And I'm sure anybody else that has a July birthday would be so happy if that issue was to say, hey, look, everything's back to normal. But we don't know that yet. And unless this reboot of the entire franchise becomes more real and more of a reality as time goes on and gets more confirmed and possibly have more truth to it, then that might be the ending point of this story arc, and it may not be. So we're just going to have to wait and find out. But that is my thoughts for my monthly opinions for the month of April 2012. Sorry this was in 2 parts. Comment down below if you like, though. and I'll talk to y'all later. Do a video response if you like too. So peace out, subscribe to this video, like this video, and I'll talk to y'all later.